let's get caught up on everything happening in the Zumockian universe.
It's time to mock Zumock.
First off, Cardiff Electric sent me this screen grab of an Instagram DM that Chad sent to every single person who follows him on Instagram. He's spamming his Instagram followers. And it says, I'm going for my goal of 250 Patreons by the end of March. I'm pushing my extra content, and it's only $3 a month for all the additional podcast episodes and giveaways. This is the future for comics and an easy way to support. Tim Dillon is making $225,000 a month on Patreon. No joke.
Again with the Tim Dillon job.
I'm promoting this grassroots style, so I hope you'll at least check it out. Either way, thanks for your support. I hope all is well, Chad. Now, this is funny because I'm going to show you how much of a hypocrite Chad is. I mean, we've covered this before, but it's insane. So he's always goofing on Aaron Imholt from Steel Toe for begging and having goals. And he's constantly like, oh, you're always begging, you need money, you need followers. And then Chad does the exact same shit, like exact same. He has a goal, he's begging people to support him and give him money.
But he hopes all is well.
But yeah, I mean, that was nice. That was nice of him.
He'll get to 250.
All right, so big news this week in the Misery Loves Company, Ray DeVito, Chad Zumock universe, because on Ray DeVito's show, Aaron Imholt comes on. And this is a big deal because Aaron Imholt is enemy number one in the MLC world. And so leading up to this, they've been talking about like Ray can't handle it. He's not going to do a good job. He's going to suck at this. Ray's too nice a guy. And they wanted to ask all these questions. Now, Ray is doing stand-up in Tulsa, and he's at one of those condos where they put up the comedians.
The comedy condo, yeah.
Exactly. And the Wi-Fi sucks. So Ray keeps freezing up during this.
It's like an Airbnb in Florida.
He's finally got all these viewers. Yeah, it's like that. And it sucks. It's not working out well for him. And the questions that all the people wanted asked, which is weird to me, are all of these like very personal things about Aaron's personal life and his marriage and his divorce and his kids. It's like, this is all coming from Chad, whose personal life is a fucking disaster. Why is that the angle he takes? Yeah, this guy's fucking up his life. Chad, you have a criminal record. What are you talking about? You should be in jail right now. What do you mean?
He's fucking insane. I'm sorry.
He is.
Everything I see with this man, I just, it screams like crazy to me.
Yeah.
I don't know him. I've never spent any time around him, but it seems anybody who is that obsessed with a show that, I mean, not for nothing, Steel Toe, I guess they're doing well. Like people are watching. Mm-hmm. He is super obsessed.
Okay. So that's a perfect lead in to this clip I'm going to play you, because what happened was Ray DeVito is doing this show on the Shuli Network. There's 400 to 500 people watching that live.
Okay.
At the same time, Chad is stream sniping it on his channel. So you can watch Chad watch it. There's about 130 people watching that. Cardiff is stream sniping Chad's stream snipe. So you can watch Cardiff, watch Chad, watch Ray, and there's 200 plus people watching Cardiff. So he's got more numbers. You also have the Patrick Melton is doing it. BYB is doing it. I think there's like 9 different podcasts all streaming the stream. So it's all said and done. There's like 1,500 people watching
fucking
this thing.
Streamageddon happened this week, and I didn't even know about it.
I can't believe you didn't know about this. So I was watching it.
What a terrible life I lead, huh?
I was watching it on Ray's stream, and then I flipped over to Cardiff's stream. So I wanted to see what Cardiff was saying. And this is really funny because this is exactly to your point. He's such a hypocrite. He's so obsessed with Ray DeVito and Aaron Imholt.
And they're Chad is just bipolar, so there's no, I don't know, there's no whatever. I don't think there's any hope.
Well, I'm certainly not a doctor. There's something there, but I don't know.
Ray, you're welcome for.
One day you're going to be cool with them. The next day, who knows what the fuck just happened? That's the roller coaster that is Chad. So
he's obsessed with me.
All right, we got
he's obsessed with you. You're doing a show about him. Who is obsessed? And I'm obsessed with you. I'll admit it.
Because this is.
I love Cardiff like breaks character. He's like, what? What the fuck? Are you retarded? You're streaming a show right now on your show. And for 2 hours he did this. He's obsessed. They're obsessed with me. He's so stupid.
Dude, a courtroom is going to watch all of these videos one day.
For a guy who keeps putting himself out there on the internet, he seems to forget that people are listening.
Right.
It's weird.
Well, he's too dumb to figure out that what he's saying is so hypocritical that anyone can see it. Like, Chad, did you hear what you just said? That's so stupid. You sound like an idiot. You want to see more Chad hypocrisy right after that?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Right after that.
All right.
This happens.
Asshole, Joe was just being this or that. Joe has
This guy is a salesman through and through. Like I said on the last Kumia's Cucks, which you can watch on Patreon, he should be selling radio ads.
A salesman through and through. Now go to my Patreon at patreon.com/sitdownzoomock.
You're a salesman.
And streaming is stream. This guy's obsessed with the only funny thing Chad has ever said. Yes.
You know, those two clips right there are fucking priceless.
I know.
Oh my God. And you know what, dude? The thing that Kumia always said about Stuttering John, about how, like, if somebody was going to make up a character, they could not create this character.
Yeah, it's too out there.
Just,
it's too dumb.
This guy's a salesman. This guy, all he's doing is selling. By the way, my Patreon is $3 a month, and my goal is to get up to $250.
If you want to see me talk about what a sales guy is, sign up for Patreon.
Please sign here on this contract.
What a fucking idiot. So this was the big news. This was on Thursday. This happens at 1 o'clock Eastern time. Then they do a wrap-up show with Shuli and Bob after this with Ray DeVito and talk about everything that happened. Then Misery Loves Company comes out at 4 o'clock. And now Chad is talking about this. And Chad explains... Oh, so before I get to that...
Is Chad going to explain how he got a big W for stream sniping this bullshit?
Oh, no, Chad's a winner in all of this. And he hates Ray DeVito now because Ray didn't do a good job.
Okay.
And this is such a bizarre thing that's going on. But anyway, so... They're all busting on Chad pretty good. I was pretty entertained by a lot of this. And I don't have a ton of MLC clips today. Like I said, this isn't the MLC wrap-up show. It's not what we do. But when people are goofing on Chad better than I can, I'm going to play it.
Yes.
Because it's fun. So Chad's explaining how he lost his radio gig. Now, if you remember, he got drunk, drove the company car into a tree, and then they didn't renew his contract. But Chad has a different version of why he was let go from the radio.
What, the tree jumped in front of the car?
We need to be a professional, says the guy who got fired for drinking and driving. Listen, that was their out. Because it was pled to a reckless
Hey, you know how hard it is to get fired from a job because you got
my
drunk?
contract was
you got a DUI in a company car?
My contract was up that month, and I was set to make a lot of money. And the guy
So what do? You go out drinking with the company car.
So no, not.
Why did you use your own?
It was an endorsement.
So good.
It was an because I had an endorsement with a car dealership where they gave me a free
drink
car
and drive. That's a weird
every month, and then I would do commercials for them. So I got like a free car, but they were behind me the whole time.
Literally driving behind you, watching you drink and drive.
No, they didn't want it, but they realized I was a contract cut because the host didn't want me there anymore, and they hired a guy for half of what I was making.
Sound like Steel Toe.
Rock on.
You sound like Steel Toe with all this bullshit.
It's all true. It's out there. I've talked about it for the past 20.
That doesn't mean it's true just because you talk about it a lot.
The last 10 years.
Thank you.
And since when it happened, I was screaming from the mountaintops. Because the assistant program director told me they wanted my contract salary off the books because I was set to make more money. And if you know anything about radio, they just want to keep slashing salary.
Yeah, we know. Yeah.
And that's the reason why Steel Toe's on.
And since they were going to
Steel Toe basically has the same story. That's why he got fired because he was number one, and
no drunk driving.
They don't want to pay him anymore.
He was.
But that's so funny. Chad was too successful for the show. He was going to make too much money, and so they had to let him go.
And they used that as an out on his contract. Yeah, Chad, they did.
Yeah, they didn't want you there. Is really the long and short of it.
Do you really think that there was a general manager of a station who's filling out auto insurance claims for whatever fucking damage this idiot did, who's sitting there going, well, you know, we were going to try to figure out a way to fire him, but, you know, this just all works out perfectly.
Right. In Chad's world.
Yeah.
And I love that Kevin called him on that thing, too. He's like, no, I've been saying this for 10 years. Like, you've been lying about it for 10 years. Who cares? What's the difference? It doesn't prove anything.
Yeah, Kevin Brennan's hysterical.
He's getting really funny. I guess, you know, it is pretty fun to goof on Chad to his face, so he has a pretty fun job.
Why does he keep showing up? Does he just, like, paying him? Is he giving him money?
Yeah, there's money. There's money involved.
Well, that's the answer then.
Yeah, that's the answer, all right. All right, so now Chad has decided, like I said, he hates Ray DeVito now. And I'm calling bullshit on all of this. I think this is all part of his, we got to keep the drama going. So now Chad's mad at Ray. But why is he mad at Ray? Because he didn't do a good enough job interviewing Aaron Imholt. So you're pissed at him? You don't want to be friends with him anymore? This seems fake.
Yeah, I don't like Ray. I don't like what he's about. I don't like. He's unoriginal. He's not a good guy. He's not a buddy. Everyone's his buddy. Well, he's not my buddy. And don't ever ask me for anything ever again, Ray. You ungrateful cuck. Go hang out with Steel Toe.
What does he ask you for?
Hey, who books that? Hey, can I have that? Can you get me in Side Splitters? Hey, can I get this contact? Can you get me on Kevin's show so I can promote my Carolines? Can I get you to the point where it's like, dude, all you ask is for favors. I had to shut him out of my life. He's so annoying. He's the most annoying human being ever. I don't care what you think.
That's coming from Chad Zumock.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ray Dorito. Let's hear it.
I was going to say, man, he thinks he's fucking Richard Little with the impressions.
Oh, he's pretty good.
They are all great.
Yeah.
You think they were the real people.
He does get the request to do the Carl's laugh quite a bit. People seem to love that one. So I love that Chad acts like he has so much to give. Oh, he's just always asking me for favors.
Yeah.
So it sounds like he said, hey, who does booking at Side Splitters? I want to reach out to them. Wow,
Yeah.
Chad, geez. You're really doing him a huge favor there by giving him an email address.
Yeah, I wonder how many. He's like, no, you don't need to worry about who books it. You just got to show up and tell them you were booked and work your way onto the show. That's what I do. Fucking guy. You know, dude, it's like a professional courtesy. Like if somebody says to you, hey, you played that room. How was it? What did you think of it?
Yeah.
That's like general networking in comedy. That's not a favor from somebody.
I play in bands. People ask me who to reach out to book venues all the time. That's a thing you do.
Yeah.
That's how you learn things. You ask questions. All right. So now going off on Ray DeVito some more. This is so embarrassing. Only Chad would say this with a straight face and not realize how embarrassing he's being.
He's not a host. He's nothing. He's a guy who gets drunk in a hotel and talks to a potato all night, hammered. He has no friends. No friends. I have friends.
How do you know Ray?
If I'm such a bad guy, why do these guys still have my back? Why am I still friends with friends from high school and college, and they still call me if I'm such a bad guy?
Back to high school.
Okay, we don't even know your friends. You mean the cock? I mean the rock? Which guy?
Both.
And Earl Skakel and Florentine and Godfrey? That's 3 people. You're like 50.
I'm kind of friend. Tripoli.
You pick up. You're not friends with Tripoli.
Yeah, I am. I'm friends with them. We're all friends. Yeah, I got friends everywhere. Landau's a friend.
So embarrassing.
I know. Bob's a friend.
He's a short friend, if he's a friend.
Yeah.
He's a half a friend.
Norton's a friend. Bring me up. How did musical
He's not a friend. Norton doesn't consider you a friend.
Dude, could you imagine us having a conversation and I'm like, I'm friends with it. You're like, oh, no, you're not.
No, you're
and
not.
us arguing about it?
I have friends from high school, guys.
No,
of course I'm cool.
No, you don't.
Of course everyone thinks I'm cool. So a couple
that
things.
was fucking pathetic.
I know.
That was fucking the only word you could use is pathetic.
Yeah, those are the 3 words to use. Pathetic. I agree. Now, the things that you need to understand about what he was just saying there and how they were goofing on him is he was talking about some buddy of his from college and they were best of friends. And they're like, what's the guy's name? He's like, Rock? Like, no, what's his real name? He's like, I don't know. Like, he couldn't even come up with a fucking fake name for a guy. And then the other joke on here, the other thing that's going on is that Chad told the story, I think it was on Monday, of how he went into the sauna and didn't see that there was a naked black man and sat in his lap. And they're like, how do you not see the guy in a sauna? You sat in a guy's lap. So that was a weird fucking made up story that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
so
didn't see that can of oil either.
So they've been goofing on him for that quite a bit too. All right. So now Chad's mad at, do you guys know who David Chandler is?
I met him at
we met him at Dabblecon.
Yeah, really nice guy.
Great guy.
He's a farmer.
He's a great guy. I think he's, well, I don't know if I want to dox him.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can I say Maine? That's a pretty big state, right?
I don't know. He's just a cool guy who likes podcasts.
He loves podcasts. He donates to these shows. He's always in the super chats, giving lots of money. And to that, I say he's a great guy. Love David Chandler. Big fan of his. He can donate to my shows anytime he wants. Now, Chad, of course, has a very different approach to this.
He's always a salesman, everybody.
Yeah, he's going to Zumock any opportunity to make some money from David Chandler.
I think I'm having a heart attack, Chad.
Chandler, you're a cuck. You're giving Ray $100 and you...
do you want to hit that?
Yeah,
drop?
sure.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Pay $100 and you watch Steel Toe for real? Like it's a real show and you're entertained by it? I don't care if you don't like me. I really don't. Because you watch that show and you like it.
How do you know he watches the show? Maybe he hate watches it.
No, because he's giving him like money so he can hit the goal.
What's he say in the super chats?
They give him like $50, $100. I'm like,
nice.
dude.
He says nice things.
He gives him money, a lot of money, and I'm like, what are you doing, dummy? You're the biggest show on the internet.
How do you know if you don't watch Steel Toe?
Because I watched the clips on the Steel Toe Boring Reddit, and they say like...
All right, couple things here. First off, why does he care? If David Chandler gives money to another show, how does that affect Chad in any way? Why does he give a shit? What does that mean to him? Nothing.
Old Thin Lips is a little jealous.
Yeah, I think it's jealousy. And I have to say, all these guys who claim to not care about anything are painting themselves into a corner. Because you can't stream snipe someone and say you don't care about them and then get mad when somebody gives money to somebody else and say you don't care about them. Like, no, that's all you do is care, Chad.
If you're
care way too much.
If you're making something your content on some level, you care about it. It's a fact, period.
For sure. Ask me if I care about Opie.
Carl, do you care about Opie?
I love Opie. I love that he's still podcasting from the beach. It's great for me. By the way, I have to say, Friday morning, Opie has Cardiff Electric on, as well as Corn Diff and Cordiff, and I couldn't take my eyes off it. I was like, I had so much shit to do, and I'm just sitting there fucking watching this.
I had the same problem.
It's insane. I was entertaining.
Mesmerized by it.
Opie's doing yoga poses.
He's dancing around,
and they're all going fucking nuts. It's insane.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah,
I can't get enough of it.
Do you think that the reason why Opie's been such a recluse is he had some type of nervous breakdown, and now he sees his vegetable friends, and he's just like.
I do think he thinks he's hallucinating. He's probably microdosing and going, no wonder people are fucking microdosing on shrooms. This is amazing.
I'm happy to see the man doing something that resembles a show. I'm happy.
It.
I do too.
I love it.
It's really.
I don't even have clips. It was just funny. It was just fun.
Yeah. I saw Cardiff is like, you should come on subreddit survey. He's like, yes, Opie, please.
Yeah, I know. He's trying. He got him. Hey, he got him to unmute him. Opie unmuted Cardiff. So hashtag unmute Cardiff. That one already came through. Good job.
The Opester wants to take baby steps.
All right. So let's talk about how stupid Chad is with this statement. This is insane.
Also, Steel Toe didn't answer any questions. He did his usual spin fest. Yeah, he was bobbing and weaving, doing his little dumb boxing analogies. And yeah, he cucked out, man.
He was bobbing and weaving and using dumb boxing analogies. Holy shit, Chad. Do you ever listen to the words that come out of your mouth? That is so dumb. All right.
What a fucking
that's insane.
You know, man, I've been saying to myself for a while, why does anybody put this guy on their show? It is so fucking entertaining.
It is, because he's so stupid. He's so stupid and so
fucking Pinkman's a real fucking Pinkman.
Yep. He's a real hypocritical Pinkman, this Pinkman. So now they're talking about this show they're going to do in Vegas. They're planning to do an MLC show in Vegas, and they're talking about, like, what are they going to do? They're going to do a live podcast, and then are they going to do stand-up, or are they going to do a roast? Kevin Brennan wants nothing to do with stand-up. He's like, stand-up's boring. No one wants to see stand-up. We're going to do a roast. And Chad's trying to say, no, we got to do stand-up. Everybody wants to see me do stand-up.
He doesn't have a good time writing roast jokes, does he?
Well, yeah, roasting is not so good for him, right?
He's great at it.
Yeah. Well, he's not great at stand-up either, as Kevin says here.
Nobody cares about stand-up, especially me. They want to see a roast will be way more fun than see your shit. You've never watched your stand-up, Chad? It's not great.
It's fine. It's good.
It's fine. Yeah. It's good. Yeah.
It is good. You know what? Fuck you, Kevin. It's good. It's real good. When Brewer says you're good, you're good. Not Kevin Brennan.
What's he gonna say? You just opened for him. What's he gonna say? You sucked?
No, he even said, he goes, dude, he's told me these 3 jokes. Those are fucking perfect jokes. Those are perfect jokes.
What? Yeah, which ones?
Which ones? I love that Bob asked that.
Thank you, Bob.
Yes. Which Walmart joke was the perfect one? I'm not sure.
Knock. What are you supposed to do, Chad?
Well, there's that ceiling fan joke, that Kmart related joke. That was pretty good.
Please clap made me laugh.
That's a pretty good one. Oh my God. Again, Stuttering John. All over again. And I keep saying,
my stand-up is fine.
I didn't make Chad into Stuttering John. Chad did. Chad talked about getting a compliment from someone. I must be good because this guy said I was good. It's like, yeah, they're being polite. Kevin even said, he's like, what do you want to say? You're his feature.
And I'm still friends with What's-His-Lips.
Jesus. And so this is Chad. He's just too cool for everything.
It's all nerdy to me. All this like this dabble verse and all this bullshit. It's nerdy. It's just like nerds. And Bob hangs out with all of them.
But why do you let it bother you if it's nothing?
It's just
don't even think about it.
You gotta calm down. I mean, you gotta knock on the door. You basically jump out of your own fucking skin.
And that's a lot of skin. He started it.
Leave Chad alone. It's harder to hit the brakes on the car when you're sitting on some steamed hot man cushion. I don't get it.
What do you mean? What's not to get?
Yeah,
I don't be more explicit.
I don't know what that means.
You don't?
I bleed for this show.
He's so stupid.
And by the way, what fucking gym is letting him back in the locker room?
I don't know. Because he's sitting on naked black man. That can't be good. You know, and they're like, can you just steal someone's credit card instead? Because this is a real problem over here, Pinkman. All right. So then Friday, MLC now does Chadless Fridays. So on Friday, there's no Chad on the show, and Ray DeVito joins the show to chat about all of this, these goings-ons.
And that's why Chad hates him.
Well, it doesn't help. It certainly doesn't help. I can tell you that. So let's check this out. And I'm just going to play it because I want to thank my friend Jackie Marlowe for sending me these videos. And unfortunately, there's a fucking compression type thing. Whatever. I don't want to talk about it. Let's just play it. I couldn't clip it. So we'll just play it and end it at some point. But this is Ray getting a little fired up and heated.
Asks, why does he steal money from people? Why is he such a dick? Why is he? And it's like, and they're like, he didn't do his research. The dude does 40 hours a week. I watched enough. I watched his Pride show.
He's talking about Aaron Imholt, by the way.
Right.
Because they're all trying to goof on the guy, and you could not like his show. There's probably a few reasons for that. But the things that they goof on Aaron for, I don't know. It's like he has an audience. He's making money. He seems to be doing well. He puts a lot of work into the show. It's a real show.
I don't think there's anything malicious about it. I think it's his people are buying the lottery tickets, whatever the hell they are. They're signing up for it. He's not like putting a gun to their head, making them do it. So I didn't care. If there's a thing he has to give free things away, then I suggested, all right, we'll do a thing where you give like free ones away and let people win the free stuff, and then do it like the other stuff. Or I don't know. I didn't come in. I didn't hate the guy, and I was just pissed about my Wi-Fi reception. But I did want to kill Chad because I was watching MLC the fucking night before, and he's just fucking lying, trying to sabotage me, saying that I went on. Of course, there's no fucking. God damn it!
We see you. We hear you.
It's working.
Oh, yeah. The Wi-Fi is fucking garbage here now.
Well, you got like PTSD. You got PTSD.
But no, I was watching.
Who's doing a lottery?
Oh, Aaron Imholt does this thing where if you donate to the show, they pick out names every now and again and give out prizes.
Okay.
So that's one of the things people are trying to get Aaron on is like, I actually know the rules around sweepstakes because I've been in marketing for a long time.
The first thing I heard when I heard he's doing a lottery, I immediately went, uh-oh, that's probably not a good idea.
Probably not a good idea because, yes, you do have to have a situation. Anytime you do a sweepstakes, you have to have a no purchase necessary option.
Sure.
So you don't have to donate to the show. You can still win the prize. But who gives a shit? Like, seriously, like, this is what we're going to nail Aaron Imholt on. And Aaron even said, he goes, these guys are just looking for any reason to dislike me. So that's like reason number 7. So they just keep going down the list. Like, I don't like it because of this reason or maybe his wife's forehead's too big or whatever fucking reason they don't like Aaron Imholt. It's they just don't want to like him. You know, I was like, there's no winning there, obviously. It's like, who cares?
Prizes is pretty good, though. Like, the chance to win prizes is way better than the idea of
getting your catalytic converter stolen.
Right. Or
which is the prize on Chad's show.
Helping a beloved shadow with the cancer.
Yeah, well, that's also pretty bad. Yeah.
It's
what would you rather do? Get your side mirrors stolen off your car or give out prizes? It's not the worst thing.
You're not wrong.
All right, so let's see. Ready to get fired up here about Chadwick. And I again, this is probably all a work or a shoot work or a work shoot because I'm not buying that these guys are, this is probably behind the scenes.
Here's my thoughts on this. Like this show is just like a ball of rage and anger from bell to bell.
Right.
They have to keep everybody mad at each other.
Yes. You know how this works.
Yeah.
The problem is that in pro wrestling, you need to have like 30, 40 characters in order to keep the storylines interesting and keep things moving.
Yeah.
These guys have 4 dudes who are just like, I'm mad at him. No, I'm mad at him. We're mad at you.
You know, I'm not going to lie. I would really be interested to see what Vince McMahon could do with a Chad Zumock character.
Yeah, you're right.
Because that would be some entertaining television.
That would be funny.
Yeah. Just like a guy in the locker room stealing everybody's credit cards. Like, I'll see you in the ring.
His finishing move is the charge.
His finishing move is being arrested, just taken out of the ring. I hope that his outfit that they make him is like just prison stripes.
Perfect. Yeah, someone in the Discord said that story of him sitting down on a naked black man sounds more like a prison story than a sauna story.
Fucking crime time, Chad Zumock.
Crime time. Oh, it's great.
That was a tag. That was a tag team.
Okay,
We can't use
good.
it.
That's good.
It's an MLC, and I had Chad fucking lying about me, fucking shitting on me, and saying I was saying stuff on Melton's stream.
Oh, yeah.
About Bob and Shuli's network and stuff. I wasn't on Melton's stream. Everyone knows that. I wasn't in the chat. Melton and Bob, just anytime Chad says something, assume it's a fucking lie. Assume it's a fucking lie.
Seriously?
I think we do that.
Yes.
We do that.
Just assume it's a fucking lie.
Kevin's deadpan, like, seriously? Like, they know. They know, right?
You can settle
we
down.
already do that.
believe you.
We're doing that right now.
I
Right, you don't have to
seriously
get
wanted
worked up.
I wanted to kill him. I seriously wanted to fucking kill him.
Well, so does everybody else, but I'm just saying, get in line.
Exactly. So Ray might actually be really pissed at Chad, because I would be. But I don't know if the other way around seems a little bit odd to me.
This show is not going to help Chad with his mental
health issues. No, it's not good for him.
This
at
is
all.
not a great place to be.
And honestly, you watch that show Intervention.
Not really, but sure, I know the gist.
I mean, I've used to watch it a lot. And what's the worst thing that can happen to an addict? They come into money. Is the worst thing that can happen to them. And this is the problem with Chad here, is that now he's got this revenue stream coming in from MLC, and it's not good.
Yeah.
It's not helping him out.
Addicts, when they have the money, they're like, I can pay my bills and buy more. Or do whatever
or not
to
pay
do.
my bills or whatever.
Yeah.
Just do more. I don't know.